At the end of the trading deadline, the Canucks improved their hockey club, no question about that. But they did not get the impact defenseman they so desperately needed. How much that will affect the rest of their season is an answer they'll get in the playoffs.
No, the Canucks didn't get a defenseman for Alex Stoyanov in March of 1996. In fact, Trevor Linden didn't really know much about the player they did get, a 22-year-old Swede by the name of Markus Naslund.
I think I picked Markus up at the airport, actually. Didn't really know him much as a player because he was only his first or second year in the league, and he was playing in Pittsburgh, and we didn't see much Pittsburgh being out here in the West. But obviously when he got on the ice, you could see the amount of skill he had. He certainly had the ability to think the game offensively, and his natural skill was pretty evident.
That skill would be put on display early and often by the player that became the face of the franchise on the rise.
Here's Naslund, a spin-a-rama, shoots, scores! Oh my goodness!
Well, I think when you talk about Markus Naslund, you're talking about an extraordinary hockey player, first of all. A guy who was a goal scorer going back to the World Junior Championship and a prolific goal scorer in the NHL, but also a real character guy. And I think that when you combine the excellence as a player and the kind of character he had, then you have a real special player and one of the greatest Vancouver Canucks on and off the ice.
Morrison, Naslund shoots, scores! What a line!
Naslund, along with teammates Todd Bertuzzi and Brendan Morrison, helped usher in a new era in Vancouver. Naslund's best season would be in 2002-2003. Naslund finished second in the league in goals and points. He won the Lester B. Pearson Award as the league's most outstanding player, as voted on by his fellow NHL players. He would play 12 seasons in all in Vancouver and would retire as the franchise all-time points leader and is still the all-time leader in goals with 346.
Markus was really kind of the driving force behind that team from the early 2000s, mid-2000s, who just captured the hearts of the fans of Vancouver, and it was a style of hockey that was extremely entertaining, and that's why fans identified with Markus.
His time in BC was also very special off the ice, as all three of his children were born in Vancouver. It's a place that remains important to the whole family.
Thanks for everything you've given me during my time here. It was a privilege to play in front of you. This was our home for 12 years. This is where Lada and I raised our children, made many great friends, and loved calling home. The 12 years spent here were the 12 greatest of our lives.
He embraced the city of Vancouver, and he embraced, everything that Vancouver had. And, when you perform as well and as high a level as Markus did, you are going to be, respected by your teammates, respected by your opponents, and loved by the fans.
The captain, a very proud and loyal member of the Vancouver Canucks.
The British Columbia Hockey Hall of Fame is proud to welcome 2015 honoree Markus Naslund.